I have a compliment slash commentary for Sharp, which is that I respect the endurance, because I feel like recently with the streaming and with especially you taking a W over Smacc, that it's like, okay, I'm seeing the people get more behind you after a brief period where it felt like it was kind of becoming like a trend to be on your ass about everything. And I want to commend you for that, because I actually there was maybe like a moment where you were getting so much shit that I remember thinking like, damn, I wonder if this is going to get to him. I wonder if this is going to really make him not even want to fuck with this shit anymore. But it feels like recently you maybe kind of turned a corner where the people are behind you and they're seeing you as not the caricature that some people have kind of tried to throw on you.
To be honest, and even as your people, and yeah, we might have helped you at a downtime. I watched you have to still muscle through a lot of things that you had to muscle through. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like shit, and that was on a crazy magnitude. Yeah. So shit, if you could deal with something that's that crazy, I mean, what would be this? You know what I'm saying? I better be able to muscle through that shit. I better not have no problem. Shit, I felt like when you had problems, I had problems. I felt that shit on my heart as well, because we were all kind of going through it, anybody who stayed at No Jumper. So to go through this, long story short, this shit should be just a walk in the park, homie. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, ain't nobody catch me on no crazy, super weird ass shit, dog. If a motherfucker, I ain't beat nobody, I ain't beat no bitch. If a motherfucker would have said everything already. It ain't really nothing.
What's came out is come out. You feel me?
Pretty much.
And ultimately, to quote the GOAT, Hove himself, this game's got valleys and peaks. And anybody that's in this podcast journey.
And what you eat don't make me shit.
What you eat don't make me shit. You feel me?
Shit happens.
Where's the love?
Yeah.
No, and literally, it's going to happen to anybody. And the higher you ascend, the further you can fall. And then there's nothing that America loves more than to build somebody up only to tear them down, to see them get built back up again.
For real. And
period.
I don't have no drama. Sharp shit kind of I was soaring, and then boom, it just kind of stayed the same. I didn't have any, my shit was just on cruise control, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't have no problems. I think something was bound to happen. It had
Well, it's also really hard. You're kind of the equivalent, you're like the No Jumper podcast equivalent to we'll just use this cliche example again for as far as rap albums goes, but Nas Illmatic, you came out with a classic, you know what I mean? That was very hard to follow up, and it's hard to sustain that level. And then people are always going to be looking and comparing everything you do to that, even if you're dropping bangers, even if you're putting up 300,000 views, 400,000 views, doing this, doing that. They're still going to be but it's not Illmatic. It's not fucking Sharp Clowning Kazumi or Blue Jasmine or whatever, or the Kelpie interview these, or Tucker the Toe Sucker, all these classic clips.
The Kelpie beating.
You feel me? All these.
It wasn't.
I saw some toes on stream the night it was regular.
I wasn't listening to me, man.
I like Big Church, by the way. He's a good dude.
Hey, listen, and
I heard that.
He's a good dude.
I'm gonna definitely bring him back and sit down with him.
Yeah.
He got into it with one of my partners one night, man. It was crazy because I'm he's online with them, and I see that he went live. I'm like, man, what are you doing over here with them? They over here assassinating him. He's just talking shit. I'm like, bro, this ain't even the one that you want to do, bro. Just back out of it.
I had bro on my podcast last year. One of the chillest dudes ever. He's super smart.
I'm definitely gonna get him back in here eventually.
Is he still with Rain City Kitty?
I don't know. We're gonna ask him.
Yeah, he broke down on my pod the whole OnlyFans game that he's got cracking off.
Yeah, she needs to come on Plug Talk.
That shorty that was here with me.
What's that code for? 22.
Yeah, no, let's get him up in here though.
Yeah. That'd be lit.
I think that would be cool. But like I said, the perception, everything. I mean, shit. I'm still. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rolling through everything, dog. Shit, this should be a roller coaster.
But that was my whole point. It was when you set the expectation that high, it's hard. You know what I mean? Somebody like me, I feel like I came in with the expectation super low. So people were already instantly damn, he's actually somewhat entertaining. I thought this dude was a complete waste ute, as they say overseas. So they were all right, cool. But when you set the when you said it's so high, it's difficult to pole vault over that motherfucker. You feel me?
Man, man, shit, the pimp set the bar.
Come on, man.
Hey,
At the end of the day, shit, even coming in the podcast and doing shit, and let's be honest, dog, I did a lot of millions with, not saying nobodies to them, but like, shit, none of us were anybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, the Krishan and, Blueface, all right, yeah, that was cool. That was a given, right?
Yeah.
But like some of the ones that I've done that's done millions, bro, multiple millions, we were all nobodies.
All the ones that I mentioned essentially
We were all nobodies. We
That's how you stir it up when you
sat
got
down
good
and
conversation.
I made some killer content, my nigga, and this shit just kept growing.
And for the
Yeah.
record, Loose Coochie is acting like he pulled up.
What?
Yeah, I just read a check. Like, I knew you wasn't coming out. I said, I just picked up the phone for you, bro. You never once said, did he text you? He was like, come on, man. These are the fake W's niggas gonna want to, like, hey, come on, dude.
I don't think he hit me up.
We don't even need all of that. I just know it didn't happen. It's just like, come on, dude.
Does this really look like a backpack everyone keeps talking about?
That's what I thought it was at
It's
first.
not-
That's why I realized it was a
Yeah,
It
vest.
does look like a
It's a damn
backpack.
Tom Carey vest.
That Tom Carey
Yeah.
joint. You know what that is?
I'm too fat. boy.
Yeah, it don't zip.
I'm
It don't
too fat.
zip.
No, that is a hard vest.
Yeah,
I'm not
thank
gonna
you.
lie. It is
My
a hard
baller
vest.
belly getting in the way of the you feel me
Yeah.
movie wild, but yeah.
Might have to slim down for it a
Might
little
hit a
bit,
hot boy
but
summer.
That motherfucker gonna look cold.
Yeah.